this message is for a lot of the liberals that are out there, and I'm all for liberal. I'm not against that. I'm not against anybody. You have your opinion, you can do your thing, but I just want to let you know where we're coming from, because we're from a little different place than you are. I'm average, deplorable guy that voted for Trump, that pushed to get Trump elected, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. I used to be a home builder. I quit building homes because I got fined by the EPA because there was a dry creek bed behind a house I was building, and I had to put the sewer pipe over it because that's what the county said I had to do. So I hired a contractor that was approved to do that. That was well beyond what my normal plumber would do. So I hired him, paid him. He ran a tractor through the ditch, which was dry as dust. No grass on it or anything, just drove the tractor across it. One of the neighbors called the EPA. They fined me. We had to put all kind of riffraff up and down through there. Anyway, all told, it was probably $45,000, I think is what it was. So anyway, I lost my shirt. Pretty much was the demise of my home building business. So anyway, I closed that down, and we went through absolute hell. I got divorced, lost my house, lost everything, and really in the process of rebuilding. But right now, and it's because of most of the undocumented Mexican labor that's here, and in other countries, undocumented labor that's here, where they've got 20 of them living in one house, an apartment. There's one of them that's got a social security number, and he'll put 20 people in a house, 10 people, whatever, buy them groceries. He doesn't pay them anything to work for them. Therefore, he can undercut me on my price. He doesn't have to have a state license. He doesn't have to have anything. All there has to be is another licensed electrician over here that's willing to hire them. I'm not willing to hire them. I'm not, because that is illegal. I could lose my license. I could lose my job. I'm not taking that risk. I shouldn't have to take that risk. Besides, it's immoral and it's not right. So my guys, I'm not hardly allowed to pay them, even though they're making more money than I am. I don't even make enough money to buy a new truck in a year if I didn't buy any groceries or any food or anything. And you can tell I'm not missing groceries. So I am buying groceries, but I'm also driving a 2000 model pickup truck. Why am I driving a 17-year-old pickup truck that I'm on the second motor in it? Why am I driving that? The reason I'm driving that is I don't make enough money to drive anything else. And what these people like Chelsea Handler and the Shia Labeouf, or whatever your name is, and Martin Sheen, and I love Martin Sheen. Man, Apocalypse Now is one of the greatest movies ever. Man, I'm a big fan. But man, you've disappointed me. All of you people are just ridiculous, calling for the electors to change their vote. What planet are you from, man? We want something to change around here, and not their people's vote. What we want to change around here is years of this regulation that stifled business to where I can't pay any of my employees. I can't even have any employees because I can't afford to. We go to your people's houses and do work for you people. And we're glad to, and we're thankful for you. But if we charged you the amount we'd have to charge, you wouldn't hire us. You'd hire somebody else. And the somebody else you'd hire is probably running illegal Mexican labor. And how is that okay? And how did we get okay all of a sudden for our whole country to go against God the way we're going against? I mean, do you see everything's backwards? It's supposed to be God, family, others, and self, and that's your priority system, is the way it should work. But everybody's turned it to this: it's self, others, family, then God, and that don't work. Also, another thing that's going on that's really making me very upset is we live in a land of save the trees and kill the children. We live in a land where a baby is going to be born in 1 or 2 days and it can be ripped out of its mother's womb. What? We also live in a land where animals, pets, dogs, cats, have more rights than people. What? Well, wait a minute. Trees have more rights than people. You gotta be kidding me. No, that's where we're at. That's where we're at in the United States of America today. And I'm sorry, something needs to be done about it. When people can jump across this border and have more rights than me, and my taxes is supposed to go to pay for them to go to the hospital and different things they've got, when I can't even afford insurance on my own self? What? Hold on a minute. I can't buy groceries because I don't get food stamps, but they can come in here illegal and get food stamps off of my tax money? No, man, that's not right. We're not taking care of our family first, our family, which is the United States of America. And praise God, somebody like Donald Trump came along and said he was going to do that. Now, is he going to do it? I don't know. Time will tell. But I believe him. He looked me dead in the eyes and he said he was going to, right through my television set. And you know what? I don't have any other hope. This is all the hope I have. I have hope in Jesus Christ, and I believe in him 100%, and I believe he's going to, do the things that need to be done. But the thing is, I don't have any hope in the United States besides what I've heard from Donald Trump. That's all I've got. I mean, the Republicans didn't get anything done in the past 4 years, nothing whatsoever. They just caved to the left and the right. And I love them, and I understand they have to do stuff and they have to survive. But praise God, there's somebody that come along that don't owe anybody anything. He paid his own way. And you know what? In my opinion, I think God raised him up for all of us little people out here that were praying that something change. Just praying our hearts out that something change. Did you know my parents in 1965 made about $12,000 a year? Do you know they built a house for about $12,000? That's what they built a house for. A car cost $2,000. I mean, that's how much my dad made. My mom made probably around $3,000 a year at that time. She was at the post office. So they made about $15,000 a year. That means in 1 year, they could pay for a house and a car with their salary for a year, which they couldn't do that because they had to buy groceries and things. So it took them a little longer than that, but they theoretically could have in a year. Okay, my pay is about $25,000 a year. That's what I'm making. Okay, a house, minimal house around here is $200,000. A new truck is $50,000, $40,000, somewhere around there. So, I mean, you might find one for 30, but they're few and far between. Let's just say 30 for argument's sake. $230,000. That means if I pay for no groceries, no anything, that's going to take me over 9 years, almost 10 years to pay for it. What the heck is going on here? Something's got to change. And man, it's got to change desperately. I mean, it's got to change absolutely desperately. Something has to change. We can't continue to live like that. I can't continue to live like this. I can't continue with the regulations that are handed down to me from Washington. And Trump's come along to stop it. And then all you crybabies are out there protesting, pitching a fit while you live in your little rich man world? Come on, man. Care a little bit about the rest of us. Your ideals don't go on my dinner table very well. Your ideals don't. You always talk about, well, hey, man, you're fat because you eat all this junk food. You know why that is? Because I can't afford to eat anything but a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. That's what we can afford to eat. Because when you don't have enough groceries in your house because you're not on food stamps, you know what? You can scrape up $4 and you can go to McDonald's. And that's what ends up happening. Which is really, really kind of crummy, because I would love to be able to eat the things that y'all want me to eat, and love to be able to get on have a trainer and go to a gym and all these wonderful things. That would be just ideal. You know, I am dieting. I am trying to lose weight. I am doing what I can do. And one thing about this economy being bad, I've dipped for most of my life, Copenhagen, and you know, with the economy being so bad, I have quit. That's a good thing, you know. So, you know, that's the way things are working out. Obamacare for me, by the way, is $1,800 with a $3,000 deductible. So guess what? I didn't get it. So now I have to pay another fine on my taxes. Thank God Trump's done something about that. But y'all don't care about that either. So anyway, this video is for all of you people. BJ Honeycutt, I seen your little video with Martin Sheen and them. I like Trapper John a heck of a lot better anyway. So anyway, but all of you that stood for that, I'm going to make a stand. I'm not watching any more of your movies or any more of your TV shows, even if I like it. I don't want anything to do with you. Because to me, you've attacked my family. You've attacked my business. You've attacked my livelihood. And you've attacked me. Have a good day.